everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. I got the Ausdom headset right here sent from J. Will to me as a gift to use and review. And if you watch my unboxing, I didn't know what I had in that box. I didn't know what he sent me, so it was trial and error. My first time ever doing something outside of a smartphone. I mean, I do cases and screen protectors and stuff like that, but I've not done anything like this, so I went for it. I freestyled it. I think I edited it just once. But hopefully you guys liked the unboxing. I did show you a little bit about the headset during that unboxing, but it was fun. It was fun doing something just not knowing what I was doing. And hopefully, like again, you enjoyed that video. So what do I think about the 4.0 Bluetooth wireless headset by Ausdom? Well, number one, aesthetically, they're very nice. They're sci-fi looking, sleek, almost jet-like, and a little bit plasticky, but what I like about it is it makes them lightweight. I look kind of like a dork with these on, but I don't care because they sound great and they feel great and they're light. And I like that the Ausdom logo's up top there. It looks very beautiful. Nice spongy feel up there. As far as when these are on your head, it's not going to hurt in any way, shape, or form. So they fit very nice and snug. Now, I did go over some of this when I did the unboxing, but on the right hand side you do have the M.W.C, so if you turn on your smartphone with M.W.C and you tap it right on here, you're going to get that connected. Okay, you have a microphone right here and you got your power button right here, so if you turn on Bluetooth on your devices, turn that on for about 10 seconds, they're going to sync, and there you go. No wires, right? Wireless. And it's awesome. Even though it comes with a 3.5 millimeter audio cable, you can choose to use that, but the purpose of wireless headsets is to not use that, but it's there in case you are wanting to use that anyway. So, and then you got your volume down and your volume up right over here, and again where you can plug in that audio cable. And on this side you have the name, you have back, pause, play, and forward. Okay, so yeah, battery life on this headset has been amazing. So 400 milliamp battery, hours and hours of enjoyment. And again, I haven't kept time on that, but I haven't had to charge these up. They just go on and on and on. And the sound is just gorgeous. You got a nice bass with some treble. The depth of sound, the range on these are amazing. Now, I'm not typically a headset guy, but I'm sold on these for 40 bucks on Amazon, and I'll leave the link below. Amazing, just amazing. And I love the fact that they're wireless. It's easy to lay down, put them on your head, chill out, watch a movie, take them off, and get up and go to the bathroom or get something to eat without catching your arm, your leg, or your device on and yanking them, right? So yeah, I mean, the make aesthetically on these headphones are awesome. The sound is awesome. The battery life is awesome. The functions of these keys on the headset themselves, easy to work. Now, I've gotten used to learning to use that because I never used anything like this on a headset, but I've gotten used to it, and it's really, really nice to be able to know where everything's at, and it's easy, okay? And my kids really loved these when they were gaming and using them for movies or music too. If it passes the kid test, especially if they're gamers, like my kids are, especially my boys, that's a thumbs up. I didn't show you where the USB cable will plug in there to charge that up. So basically that's, you know, I don't really need to get too in depth. One more thing actually. If you're wearing these, you get a phone call, it'll pause, especially if it's synced to your device, because that's how that works. You just receive the call and it comes through here and crystal clear. Yeah, call quality through here, thumbs up. So I love that feature. Now I'm going to wear these when I'm driving, but if I'm at home and I'm doing something, it's connected to my device, phone call comes in, I know that I can receive it right through here. So awesome with that. Anyway, that's about it. Thank you, J. Will, for giving me the opportunity to unbox a mystery. Use these, love them, enjoy them, and yes, they will be put to good use with my media intake. That is the Ausdom headset final review. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. But before I leave, I wanted to mention really quick about Mobile World Congress. Hopefully you guys have checked that out. Hopefully you've seen a lot of devices you're interested in, whether it's the LG G5, the modular device. Don't like the fact that it's only 5.3 inches. Wish it was bigger. Also, there's something about that device that kind of bothers me. Right at the bottom where the modulars connect, they're not completely flush, and that aesthetically bothers me, and I don't know if I'll be bringing that in because of that. Now, I do like the artistic aesthetic look on the device, the way it's all set up, the way they've sort of taken the blueprint of that device, the G3 and the G4, and tossed it out the window and revamped the device. I like that. I really, really do. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the modular parts. It doesn't have adoptable storage. The Samsung Galaxy S7, S7 Edge, and the LG G5 did not adopt that storage feature. Why? Because what they were concerned about was you or I putting everything on that SD card, adopting it, formatting it to the internal storage, but then later removing that card, put it in another device, and those files aren't going to transfer over. In fact, you could possibly lose all your information. Well, what I say to that is let us, the user, make the choice if we want to do that. Okay, that's up to us. So I like the fact that there's going to be devices that have that adoptable storage. You can take the SD card and format it into your internal storage, so you can have a 128 gig SD card and have everything go in there. Well, if you're going to take it out and use it on another device, you're going to have to transfer all that information either to the cloud or into your computer or whatever. And then you'll have to reformat the card again. And that's what we have to do. We have to make that decision. I wish they would have done that, but the Samsung devices don't also have USB Type-C, so that's kind of a bummer. I can't remember if the LG G5 did or didn't. They all have 1440 by 2560 displays. You got a 3600 milliamp battery on the S7 Edge, 3000 milliamp on the S7, and 2600 milliamp on the LG G5, which kind of bothers me because with 1440 by 2560 display, that's going to kill your battery. So that should have at least been a 3000 milliamp. The cameras are all going to be good, okay, on all these devices. I'm sure that the Galaxy series are going to be just amazing cameras. So I'm not going to get too in depth. I know that we had the Alcatel Idol 4, the 4 Pro announced. We had some HP devices announced, HTC devices announced. Some other devices that aren't even going to be coming here to America. So anyway, what did you see? What did you like? What did you hate? Was it a bust? Was it a success? What are you thinking of bringing in? I'm still, up in the air as far as what I want to bring in. I am looking into the Idol 4. The Next Bit Robin is one of the other ones that I mentioned before in one of my other videos. I love that device. I love the artistic aesthetics on that. I love the color choice. I like crossing the line when it comes to devices and having something different. I'm getting tired of the norm. That doesn't mean I won't buy the norm and enjoy it, but if it can be a little bit out there, I'm for it. Remember with the Huawei Nexus 6P, everybody thought that was ugly, then they got it in hand and they loved it, right? So don't judge too hard until you get these devices in hand. That's why I do think the G5 will be an attractable device, even though it's not completely flush there towards the bottom where the modular collects with the battery and where the camera modular will go into place too as well, and some other parts and pieces that you can probably buy. But that's the whole thing. How many of us are going to buy all those pieces? How much will that come out to? How much money do we have? It is probably the future, obviously. This is where things are going. Devices will start changing shapes and functionalities and different types of hardwares and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man, it's going to get crazy. And it's the beginning of what seems very interesting. Anyway, Ausdom headset. Final review. J-Will. Peace. To everybody out there in my project land, please click like or dislike. Please subscribe if you haven't. All of that supports and funds this channel. Did get my first paycheck from YouTube. Woo! Super stoked on that. It's going to help me bring in devices. So, please leave feedback. Enjoy the scenery. Awesome. It's beautiful out. This is my Project 13. You are my Project 13. Peace till my next video. God bless.